Yolande True and welcome to another exciting day in our galaxy, and it's time for another Armada video. I did some before, but it's time for a single one on the so-called FKR Armadas as well. But before I get into this topic, please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet, because the channel is doing so well in just a few months that I set myself quite an ambitious goal for the end of the year to reach 1,000 subscribers, and you can be a part of it. I would be very happy. But also thank you to all that already have subscribed and that are watching my videos regularly. It's amazing how this is going. But let's talk about the so-called FKR Armadas. FKR, of course, stands for Federation Klingon Romulans. When Scopely writes something in events, they always write regular directives. With that, they always mean the directives you need for FKR Armada. So let's have a look at some uncommon one. They have, of course, they show the epics first. They have uncommon Armadas. They have rare Armadas, if they haven't done one yet. There it is. That's the gray ones. And they have the epic ones. From the uncommon ones, oh, hello Scopely again. That regularly happens in this game, especially at the moment, and that right before they want to start Incursion on Monday on every continent at the same time. The game is crashing and lagging like hell at the moment. So I'm quite surprised how they want to do this. But as you know, I want to show you the real gameplay here. That's why I'm not editing it out when the game crashes, because that is the real gameplay and it's happening. But the fun is, usually when they come up with something ambitious, shortly before that things are not working, and that's now. So we will see how the Incursion will work on Monday. They are shorter than usual, and on a Monday, which we didn't have before, but they will end before the next maintenance and the new arc. So I have to have a look at the next arc very soon for you as well. And now it's quite laggy and not very stable, but we try to make an Armada. So coming back to the UC Armada, there you get uncommon Armada credits. And on the rare one, you then get rare Armada credits from the rewards. And from the epic ones, you will have guessed, you get epic Armada credits. And those you can exchange in your Alliance store. And we quickly go there before we do something with an Armada. And can exchange them here. You see here the uncommon Armada pack, the rare Armada pack, and the epic Armada pack. When you get higher in your levels, you will get G4 Armada packs as well, and you will get G5 as well later. I'm at the G4 level on this server at the moment, and but they are much more expensive. You see, I exchanged the normal ones and didn't exchange the G4 ones too often because they are really expensive. I have to, for a full pull on the normal UC, I need 25,000 Armada credits. To do a pull, same pull with the 4 chests here, I need 1.6 million Armada credits. Of course, they are higher Armadas. I could have gone to an Armada now in what I always call dark space, because that's the mission you need to get there after you reach level 38. But to give other members of the Alliance a chance to come for this Armada, I stayed in normal space, because you need to have a ship in dark space to show the system, because they're all no-show systems without a ship in the system. And here you can go to every system. And the Armadas, you might have seen my general overview Armada video or Cardassian Armada videos already. They just work the same. If you want to start the Armada, you just click on Armada, and then you see how much UC Armada credits you have. I have 220 and I need 100. And you already can see that the Armada takes 15 minutes. So I'll just pay the 100. And don't send that ship there. I send this ship here. The Valdor is at the moment still in dark space, grinding in Draumen. If you've seen the video on Draumen and the Belosian miners already, that's where it is. And with my Armada control center, I have an Armada size of 6. So this means my ship has to be in there, otherwise the Armada gets cancelled. And I can take 5 others with me. You might have seen this coming up in the chat on top. That's our alliance chat at the moment. In my alliance, we do this by calling. This is an Armada where we don't need extreme power, so we just do it by calling. And this means I have 5 spaces for people. And so the first 5 that ride on my way, or OMW, which stands for on my way from my alliance, the writers in alliance chat, are the ones in. And when they come, I will also show you how to make sure that they are in. I just need a quick look how many have called so far, because I need to tell them sometimes that I have more space. And when they come, I can make sure that the first callers are in. And that's what we think is the fairest thing. Everybody has the same chance to write this. They all have the same prerequisites for writing on the Alliance chat. And so it doesn't matter if you're weak or strong. It doesn't matter who's coming. This is 27 million Armada. With my Katinga, I can do this solo. So it doesn't matter who's coming. There are some exceptions for very big ones, where we will say it's power sorted, but usually we sort this by calling. And they obviously need a little bit of time. Eddie, yeah, as you can see, they do know that I'm filming videos today. I'm always filming videos on 1 day a week because my day job needs the rest of the time. And so I only have 1 day a week to make videos for a full week for this channel. And my people know that I'm doing this today, and that they have to smile when they fly around in the galaxy, so they might be on screen when you see, and you, everybody watching these videos will see them. And Eddie wants to be on the telly. Yeah, Eddie. Oh, Eddie can reach dark space now, and Eddie can build Ops 40 now. We will see if we've done it already. That's dangerous for the galaxy. That is some internal stuff from my alliance, but beware. Eddie is... sorry, Eddie. Nevertheless, this works like, as I said, the Cardassian ones, so, but they take 15 minutes. I will not let it run to the end, don't worry. But I want to have the first ones here to show you how to make sure that the people that called will be in the Armada. It's not necessary now, only 3 have called. That's because of the time of the day when I'm filming this, but there could be many more. And Tia is here. That means that's complete overkill now, as you will see, because yeah, we have 40 millions against the 27 million, which is completely unnecessary. But as you see, there's a star next to the name of Tia, and that's not even his biggest ship. If I want to lock someone in, and that's what you want to do with the first callers, just click the star. If you don't click these stars, the system will automatically sort all incoming ships by power. You see the power is there. My Katinga is 19.4 million. Tia's Monovine is 21 million. And this is the measure for the system to sort the ships. And I can prevent this by using the stars. So to star the players that have called first. And that's what makes this fair. So if someone with a 500k ship, although I don't know if they can reach this system, but just hypothetically, has called first, I would lock in or star in this 500k ship, and none of the other big ones would kick them out. And that's the point of having fair armadas, because that was always an issue on the other service where was there some are always sorting it like on a kind of a Darwin method. So always the strongest are in, and that's not how I wanted to do this when I formed this alliance. I wanted to be fair, and we really only call power for very big things. And sometimes it's necessary because we have players from all different levels, and so players like Tia and me, we do need bigger armadas, where we really need the big guns in to make them work. With the dark space ones, it's not a problem because people who are too weak to help there cannot reach them. So we don't do them all the time, although they give much better loot. But we want to make armadas a lot that where everyone could participate to keep it really fair. And so we rarely do the ones in dark space, but from time to time we have to. You've seen the amounts I have to pay for the exchanges on the G4 exchange, and so we sometimes need to do them to get a lot of credits in. But usually we do them like in this 39 system here, or it's a 40 system, but a 39 uncommon armada, and so everybody can take part. You see, Cisco has a 3.8 million enterprise. I just star him in so nobody can kick him out, and it's all fine. Once just one of us stronger ones is in this armada, we can do those. They as I said, I could do this one solo. And so everybody from the alliance has a chance to take part, and that's a good thing from my point of view. But as I said, I will not let it run down now. I have a few more videos to film first of all, and it's not that interesting. Of course, it's always nice to see how it works, but you've seen this in several of my other videos already. But that's how you do the FKR Armadas. And those are the most important ones, obviously from Scopely's point of view, because they do a lot of events where you need to spend rare or epic. Yeah, you remember the gray and the purple ones, you have to spend directives for these to score in events. And as you saw, there are several exchanges for these armadas, so they are the really important ones. I made videos on other important armadas already. I will at some point also do the videos on those armadas I said in an overview. Don't do them. Because they are not worth it. If there's no event, never do them. But I will make videos on those again to make sure you don't do them, so you will get them. But this is the most important type of armada, and they start very early. When you have your Armada control center, I didn't get into that topic because that's a building video. You can start armadas very early. You can switch the site here so you can even see where armadas are. On the system, this 20 to 22 system, yeah, that's Aruna. You see there's already an armada symbol. And when you just started playing the game for the first time and just built your Armada control center, this is where to start. It's a 200k armada, and that is the first one you will be able to do when you get started. And that is doable with smaller ships. Once you have a, let's say, 150k ship, you should be able to do this one. What power you need for those always depends on your research, on your Armada control center, etc., etc. So there is no general. I always hear about a general quote, but in this one, with my research and everything I can do, with a third of the power of the Armada, I can do a UC1, and with less than half I can do rare and so on. But there's not a general rule as I experience, because it really depends on your research. Of course, it depends on crews. As you see, I use the Chakotay crew. I'm still lagging 7 of 9, but Chakotay with Balana and Janeway is working very well already. And we can have a look if some of them have better crews than me. They were luckier when they pulled it. No, he doesn't. So double, for example, isn't here. There were some with better crews than me, but I think Tia doesn't have. Oh, it's a TNG crew. No, but I don't see the 709 crew here at the moment, except Cisco has it. No, it's a completely different crew. No, but there's a really good Chakotay crew, and there are different kinds of Armada crews, as you saw, you can use, but that's a topic I talked about on another video already a bit, and that is what you have to keep in mind. Crew matters. Don't do Armadas with PMC. You do a lot with PMC, but don't do Armadas with PMC. Do your Armada research as well, and then you will easily be doing those. You saw the starting Armada is 260K. This one is 27 million. We would do the Epic, of course, here as well. That's 60 million. That's doable. Our whales on our server will definitely do the big ones in dark space. But as I often said in these videos already, it's a marathon and not a sprint. We will fight this to the end. We will, of course, beat that thing and get the rewards for it. Oh yeah, I forgot for this one, for example, you get 90,000. So the rewards are rising a lot, but in dark space there are much more. But while we are fighting this to the end, and I will already let you go, but please do comment if you want to add something about Armadas, or if you just want to say hi and where you're from. You know that I'm curious where my viewers from all over the planet are coming from. Just drop a line, leave me a comment, and let me know you are there. And if you want to see another video right now, it's right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.